Hello Year 1. Here are some questions for us to have a look at for the maths reasoning problems. So these get gradually harder and we'll go through some strategies to solve each one. So this one says double something is 12. So if you don't know your doubles just off the top of your head, you don't have them automatically there, then you might use some practical resources just to help you. So let's have a look at the tens frame for that one. So to see what double 6 is, I can show that like this. So I've made 12 as my starting point, and I've put them in two different colours. So we can see that we've made the number 12, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we've got two sixes, it's 12. Double 6 is 12. And we can also look at this one, which is very similar. 14 is double. We need to think what it is that we double to get 14. Let's use our tens frame again. This time I'm going to make it 14. So a 10 and a 4, that's 14. So we've got 5, 6, 7. We've got a green 7 and a red 7. Double 7 is 14. Let's look back at the wording of those questions. So double 6 is 12. 14 is double 7. So making sure you read these carefully so that they make sense. Next is this one. I think of a number. I double it. My answer is 20. What was my number? So if we go backwards, we're thinking to get back to the think of a number, the number they were thinking of, then we can halve. Halving is the opposite of doubling. So think about what number you double to make 20. What number you need 2 of. I know that half of 20 is 10, but try and picture, you know what doubling is, which number you need 2 of to make 20. And again, if you think about your tens frames, we can think about we'd need 20, it's already, in fact we clear it, 20 is already doubled, it's a 10 and a 10. So we double 10 to get 20. Right, now these ones, I'd recommend drawing some of the stickers. I'm going to put some little symbols in here that are going to represent the stickers. I'm going to put a little box next to each one. So now both these people have stickers. I have 5 stickers, but my friend has double the amount. I'm going to use an X to be stickers. If I've got 1, my friend has 2. So I have 5 stickers. So if I fill that in, so I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My friend has double the amount. So double 5 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could draw little rectangles or whatever works for you here. So let's read this again. I have 5 stickers. My friend has double the amount that I have. And it asks how many do we have all together. So if we're looking 5s, it's 5, 10, 15. I'm going to get rid of those answers for people that are still going to work this out at home. So that answer was 15. Let's make it nice and clear. Right, the next one is similar. So let's have a look at how we might solve this one. Let's make sure those people aren't off the page. There we go. Mo collects some shells. Sarah collects double the amount. Altogether they have 9. How many did Mo collect? Let's put this into the whiteboard software to have a look. Okay, so let's have a look at this problem. I know that text is a bit small, but I'm going to read it out. So Mo collects some shells. Sarah collects double the amount, so we know she's going to have more. Altogether they have 9, so they're at the bottom. So if I give Mo a shell, Sarah collects double the amount. So if he has 1, she has 2. But they'd only have 3 in total then. They have 9 altogether. So if Mo has 2, Sarah has 4. But if Mo has 3, Sarah has 6. And that shows their 9 shells shared out. So how many did Mo collect? He collected 3. And our last one is one of these tricky think of a number questions with 2 things this time. Now there are a few different ways that you could try these. So if you're finding these difficult, you could always just try a number and see what happens. So it's I think of a number, I double it and add 2. This method's called trial and error. So I'm going to imagine, what if it was the number 3? So I think of a number 3, I double it, so double 3 makes 6, and then it says I add 2. 6 add 2 makes 8. So I think of a number, I thought of 3, I doubled it and got 6, I added 2 and got 8. Now that doesn't get me 10, but it gets me pretty close. So I know that 3 wasn't big enough, the answer was too small. So I can just get a number that's a little bit bigger and try that. This is our trial and error method. So if I have 4, I think of a number, 4, I double it, so double 4 equals 8, I add 2, 8 plus 2 equals 10. Let's make that a little bit bigger because it's a bit tiny. So that took me just 2 goes to work it out, but there is a more what we call an efficient method. That means a way that will get you to the correct answer accurately and quickly. And that is that we can go backwards. So if we have 10, if we go backwards, we do the opposite. We can take away 2. Let's look at that on here. So it said add 2, so we're going to take away 2 to get ourselves back to 8. Let's go back to the question. So we've taken away 2, and then what happens to the number was doubling it. We're going to do the opposite, and we're going to halve it. So I'm going to get rid of half of those, and we get our answer of 4. So there are 2 different strategies there for solving those kinds of questions.